we already thought like the NL West was a pretty good division in baseball, but we were going back and forth. Like they're definitely the best division in the NL, and the East is the best division in the AL.
Mm.
But now the NL West has turned out currently the best division in baseball.
It's not even close.
All 5 teams are over 500.
That's unheard of.
The last place team, which is now the Rockies, courtesy of the Giants putting them back in their place.
Weren't they in first place last week?
Are now in last place, but that only puts them 5 games out of first place in that division. Is last place, 1 game over 500. The Diamondbacks, which I gave 0 street cred to, are 4.5 out and 2 games over 500. Now the Giants have strung together 5 wins in a row, and as always, it seems to be a trend with the Giants. 1 week they're tumbling down in the standings, and now they're moving back up. They've worked their way back into 3rd place, a half game behind the Padres. Thank you, Cubs.
You're welcome.
2 games out of first, and part of it has to do with they're just getting healthy. Longoria came back.
I remember
on Tuesday, and I had spoke last week how Yastrzemski came back. He had a few home runs over the weekend, and the offense is starting to click again. So, pair that up with a very solid pitching staff so far, especially with Rodon starting out no worse than he did last year than with the White Sox. He's equally as dominant. So, I mean, right now the Giants look like they're going to be competing for this thing to the end. I think the question is we had this little text trade. I mean, are the Padres panicking after losing a series to the Cubs that they're going to bring in Robinson Cano for second base? Like what do they? They don't need a second baseman.
Well, I think they need anything they can get right now. They seem to be, like adding pieces anytime they can. But
yeah, they're like 5 games over 500. I mean, they're always adding pieces. Or what?
They're 10 games over 500.
Are they 10 games over 500?
Yeah.
Sorry. Like it's like I've never seen a team continue to add pieces, which I think almost, a lot of this winning this game is like chemistry with the team. And if you're always bringing in new pieces, that fucks with the chemistry of the team. I mean, and you got it. They're 8 games over right now. They're 20-12.
Okay.
And like, it's just mind numbing to me. Like I guess, it's good to have too many assets, but when is enough? So, and I think the bigger question, what is Cano going to do for you?
Well, I think the bigger question is,
go ahead.
How could the Mets, I meant to bring this up last week, but how could the Mets just dismiss and pay a player like Robinson Cano $39 million not to play for him?
That is how bad he is.
When that is more money to be not playing baseball for a team than what the Oakland A's are paying their entire roster to play baseball.
Exactly.
It's just an amazing thing. I don't know how that works. So his salary is completely paid for by the Mets still, and then why? I guess
why not take a chance on
why
him,
not take a chance? But your point being that it could fuck up the chemistry, but I don't know. Is it going to be that dramatic? I never thought of Cano as like a bad clubhouse guy, but he's a steroids guy. But I don't know if he's a personality that could submarine an entire season for a franchise. But strange.
It just begs the question to me, like, why? Like, I feel like it's almost as if whenever there's a chance for the Padres to add anything, they just add it and don't really think about it all.
Yeah, they have added a lot over the last 2 years. I mean, Tatis is out, so they're looking for middle infield help. while he's out. I'm not even sure when he's coming back. It's fairly soon, I would think. So maybe this is just a Band-Aid, and if it doesn't work out, they can just tell Cano to get the fuck out. And that nothing ventured, nothing gained, nothing lost, however that phrase goes.
I guess, yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Well, I don't know.
It's just strange to me.
My answer to that is West Coast baseball is just fucking weird. I've always thought that.
Word Hole Media.